YouTube, Twitch, welcome back. It's some more Watchwords. We're about, I think it was 45% of the way through the journal, whatever it's called. Right now, again, I'm just playing with all the new things, aka all the new starting characters or the starting bags. We've not used the chip bag yet, so we're going to do a normal run on chip bag. 15 glitch pieces, and I get 2 discards. Interesting. Alright, well, maybe a 3-hour slog incoming, we'll see. Depends how good the glitch pieces are for me, I suppose. Bene is my watchword. Okay. He's just a chill guy. What is your thing? 1.5 times trial mark. Clears the board except for 1 random word each round. Okay. And my glitch letters are... was it just random? I can't remember what it actually said now. I think it might be random. So it's just a normal sack with some changing letters. Actually, there's some good letters here to get changed. The J, pretty awkward to use. That can flip. X can be quite awkward to use. That's also a thing that can flip as well. Okay. Counts as a U in horizontal. Oh my god, it's this shenanigans. This is going to be like... this episode, just accepting that right now, this episode is going to be about 8 hours long. D and L. K and B. A and U. It's too much. I really want to use the QU together because it feels like I very, very rarely use the QU. But there's a reason why I very rarely use it. It's kind of hard to use it. So I can turn this into a D on the horizontal, U on the horizontal, K on the horizontal. I can make dusk. Okay, let's do that to start with. We've got a dusk. You two come down here. I'm going to draw again because I don't think you're going to give me 75, right? You're 2, 3, 4, 9. You do give me a bunch of amp, though. 9, 3. Is it additive on the amp as well? I think it is. Or is it the amp on this? Actually, not quite sure how the amp works. I've always took it as the multiplier after the fact. I think that's how it works. So actually, I think this... let me just, for sciences, I think this is going to score 81. It's fine. It scored more than 81, which is fantastic. Wait, did the multiplier multiply the multiplier? No, that would have been too much. I don't know. Alright, Mage's Tower or Byberry. And we've also got this. I've not quite set in stone yet what I want to do as like my order. I think we should look at Byberry first, just to see if there's like a synergy going along. We definitely want to see glitch pieces, I think, like as a synergy. And man, we have a lot of money. We have 15 gold. So there's no glitch piece stuff here, but I could be convinced to take this and the songbook and just get some marks. Because my glitch pieces are gonna, like, I guess more likely to have these letters on them. Although, I might not be as likely to use them, if you know what I mean. I think this is, like, a little bit... I mean, actually, maybe in the early game this is fine. But it's gonna be really hard for me to make every word the same length, right? Especially on a 4x4 grid. Let me see what's in the shrine. A draw per refresh. We get obedient. Blocks a push on my board, between rounds moves and locks a piece and then clears the board. Or generous, we get more gold. We'll get hand size. Really, I think the draws per refresh is really powerful. I think we've been like, I mean, that last one where, I say the last one, the last episode I think it was. Well, actually that was the last one as well. Where I think we only had 2 draws, or was it? Oh no, we had 2 rounds, sorry. But it felt like really constraining to have like a limited number of turns we can play with. So anything that gives me rounds, anything that gives me draws seems pretty powerful. Mage's Tower, we can gold something, we can quail it to turn it into a ghost piece, or clockwork it. Honestly, let's get a nugget early. And I think I'm going to leave my glitch pieces alone right now. I could potentially, you know, deglitch them, I think, if I just overwrite it. But I'm actually quite content to have the variety, and I want to see if there is actually any synergy with it. Alright, now that I've got the gold piece, and the gold pieces should drive the economy, which will drive my ability to buy books, and I think really in the early game we just want to buy books, right? I think I'm just going to grab this and this. And maybe we'll try and do something with this another time, but I feel like you want to like the 5x5 grid, if anything, if you're going to do this. Because then you can do 5, 5, 5, 5 on the bottom, and then do 5 across. Basically turn it into a Squirtle if you have the Squirtles before, when Wordle was all the rage and everyone's trying to make Wordle-related things. So buy me this, buy me this. And we should try and get to the cheesecake goal, so let's look for Bene anytime we can get it. Because we really want to improve my board to beyond 4x4. 4x4 is really constraining. Especially when there's 2 blockers on the board. You're a U and an A. Okay, we can use that in the horizontal. We'll turn one of the words for now into book. And this won't be enough to score, so let me pull you down into the draw tray and I'll draw again. We got a gold R. We definitely want to use the gold R. I probably also want to shift this one along as well, actually. So the B and the G are on the long verticals. I have Brave annoyingly, but obviously the 5-letter word, so I can't get onto the grid. I can get Grav onto the thing, isn't... Oh, Grav. As like the symbol, I believe. And we also got Bile. And I think that should be enough. Let's score it. It is. Okay, perfect. I didn't really pay attention to my books there, but down the road we should, like, consider it a bit more. Alright, what have we got at Byberry this time? We've got a piece of cheesecake if we want it. I think the wall is so good. Touching the edges is so easy to do. You can get 5 amp for it. Ah, my good old friend, the workbook. It's so hard with a 4x4 grid. Maybe later I'll humor you, but I think we just take the wall and then see what's in the shrine. Okay, that could increase my grid. Sadly, I don't have the money anymore to buy the workbook. Yeah, I think we'll take the Whimsical Watchguard. Author's Villa. Nowl. I feel like we use L's quite a decent amount. There's no... Actually, there is a point of buffing it for these, I guess. Because these will always be locked in. This is always going to change, right? It's going to flip, I think. Oh no, it just said editable, not draft. So I think that maybe they're locked in. So actually, I should take N. Because I want to use more words with N's. I mean O's as well. Maybe I do it on the O. We'll do N. I think we're going to get decent value either way, so let's not worry about it too much. I'll pay the cheesecake toll to turn this into a 5x5 grid. And show me Whimsy. And again, we're looking for Bene. Right. We have a spare W, which is actually pretty good, because I think it's one of the better ghost towers you can get from the Whimsical event. I've actually got the word Warden here, but sadly I can't fit that onto the board. And Wander, I mean, they are, you know, anagrams. But I can't see a 5-letter version of it. Wader? Is Wader a word from who wades? I think we're going to be fine regardless. Also, are you all the same thing? A horizontal. Oh, do they glitch at the same time? Because actually, that's a pretty good quality of life thing, if that is true. Okay, it is a word, which is great for numerous reasons. You're an L in the vertical. Okay. Draw me. And you're a P. I I really want to use this glitch letter, if I can. I mean, I can. I can turn it to rap, I guess. R-A-P. I think I will in the short term. I do want to see if this is a word. It's not. I've got another line, so I could always do this, which is fine. I should keep the end because I buffed my ends, right? No, wait, did I do my ends? I can't remember. What letter did I buff? I think it was the ends. I'll keep the N. I'll keep the H. I'll keep the F. I'll let go of the B, I think, here, and draw again. I'm not sure this is 350, and I want to use the other two amp tile. Well, I have when, which is kind of the word I was actually going for when I started doing this. And I could change. I mean, I could actually move the none to the other side if I want to. I guess continuing to land, right? I think this will be 350. Most of my words are touching the wall. These glitch letters give me a multiplier as well. Yeah, this is like preposterous score for this point in the game. In fact, I might have had it before. I probably missed out on a gold there. Oh well. Better to be safe than sorry. Okay, what is the imbibary this time? We have got the overcoming shyness. Amp on the last letter of each word based on that piece's base marks. 4 amp for each time a word has already been played this run. And the workbook is back. My slight, like, okay, my concern, I say concern, it's not the right word. I feel like I'm just making the same build over and over and over again. Let's try and make my run that the tiles in the sack are more capable of making the letters of a number. Or the word, yeah, the letters of a number, I guess. Because then if I repeat that number multiple times, I will get the notebook to trigger on top of the workbook. And maybe that is the synergy I look for. And then we'll just find something that gives me good marks for, like, the letters in a number. I mean, if I did, like, 2 even on this one, I get the O, right? So it's not completely crazy. And 6? Holy shit, if I can make 6 score every single time, we're actually, like, just laughing, right? Gain a manuscript. Edits book values. You're editable. No one else is. Or just 10 gold. I kind of like my 6th plan, though. I guess I could gain the manuscript and sell it. I don't really want to fight the Chaotic Watchguard. I'm always really scared of the Chaotic Watchguard because he just sometimes kills you, I think. We just don't need the gold right now is the thing. Manuscript. I just can't put, like, 6 would score pretty well. 9 would also, like, pretty good. It's actually a pretty good deal, topsy-turvy, with the number idea. I can't edit the songbook, and then nothing else is editable. I'll risk the chaos. I'll take the gold, I suppose. But I'm not a huge fan, but I'm not against it. I guess I can buy this as well, just to fill out my book collection, so it's not completely worthless. Permanently destroy 3 pieces to remove from the bag. This is what I want. I want to make 9. Okay, hang on a second. I'm actually taking this so seriously right now. So, let me write down 1, 2, 3. I guess actually I'm never ever going to do 1, right? But it doesn't matter. I'm probably going to take the pieces of 1. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I guess the other ones are like 20, 30, and so on and so forth, but I can't do those till it gets to a 6x6 grid. So I guess we should look at the 6x6. Let me just write down 20. So I need to keep a Y. I'm basically just looking at what the letters are that I can get rid of and feel pretty happy about life. But again, just bearing in mind like the 30, 40, 20 club, I want to keep a T and a Y for it, but they're probably like a long distant dream. So I'm actually pretty happy to get rid of A's, for example. The A's aren't in any of the numbers. Well, the one's up to 10 at least. I guess I should also like consider, I was going to say 11, but even 11's like too hard to make. I wonder if things like de count, you know, like the French word for two. I assume it's not in the English dictionary, but it feels like it's a word that like is almost common enough that it might actually be in there. Anyway, I'm going to destroy some letters. We're not destroying E's. What about L's? I can get rid of L's. Not the N. Not the F. And ideally not the O's. It might be the worst series of letters. I can get rid of the L. The F is too important. It's in 4 and 5. The N is in 10, 9. The N's not negotiable. The E is also non-negotiable. And then the O's, I guess the O is somewhat negotiable because it's only 4 and 2. I could get rid of the non-glitch O here. Man, I wish I could re-roll this. I think I've been done a bit dirty here, honestly. I'm gonna get rid of the O, but I'm not gonna love it. And then actually I'm gonna cancel the last one. You don't have to destroy 3. It just felt like such a waste to not use at least 2 of them. Alright, so we now actually know what we want to buff. We want to buff the E's. E's and I's. Actually, I's would also be pretty good here. Actually, I'm going to take the I right now, because I think 6 is like a legitimate potential banger of a word. Alright, let's see what the Chaotic Watchguard's got on. It got in store for me. Also, 6 with this would be so good. Alright, what are we doing? You've made my score 600. I think that's all you've done. Oh my god, it's actually set in stone. Instantaneously, 10. And if I can get another one, or another N, we have 10, 10. Now, this is all well and good. We also should remember that we can score other words. It's not the rules I can only do numbers. It'd be good if I could do just numbers, but... Right, we don't have 3. We don't have the other 10. We don't have 2. We're missing the O. We might want to, like, redraw for that, but the 2 is actually pretty, like, weak sauce, right? We might want to make a bigger word as well here, just because, again, we've played this game before of 3-letter grids. Sorry, 3-word grids, and it gets really awkward eventually. Let's take new, war, and rub. I think I'll do another draw again and see what we've been left with. An I. Does it? Oh, we got the O, actually. You only did O in a horizontal, though, so I'd have to change the entire grid round, but I could do 2. Which wouldn't be crazy, because then I'm actually triggering the notebook as well. And this is actually quite valuable for me, so I might actually redress this. Even though it's only a 2 times multiplier, I think it might be worth it in the long run, so we'll turn this into 2. I can actually turn you to near as well. And rub. But is there anything better I can do? Because you're an R in the vertical. It's a bit awkward because I need to preserve the 2 and the 10. I guess I could actually move stuff around if I really want to. Oh, no, there's only 1 T. I can't really move it around. We could do pub and rib. It's a bit of a snake of a grid, but I'm not against it. Actually, I've got ED. Surely I can do something better here. Hang on a sec. I could put the M. No, I can't do what I want to do. I was going to say I could put numbed on, but I can't. It's not quite going to fit. I'm sure there's a better way I could do this. But maybe I can't. Alright, I'm going to score it. I don't think I'm going to get the point total, but I've set myself up quite nicely. And maybe we actually want to... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, maybe we don't want to actually finish it on this round so I can try and get more of the repeat numbers on the grid. But I'm not complaining either way. Okay, here's the dream, though. We need... Let me have a look at the sack. I think I want to put another X in the sack. And actually, I might even want to put an IX in the sack. No, ah! Are we shooting? No, I think it's actually not crazy. I think we put an IX in the sack, because if I ever put this on the end of an S, it's going to give me a multiplier of 6, which is also then going to trigger the notebook. And S is a pretty common letter, right? There's a lot of 4 and 5 letter... there's a lot of 4 letter numbers. We don't have many ghost pieces, it's not what I'm really going for. We'll buy this. I think I will just buy this anyway. There are a few 5 letter numbers, so it's not completely worthless. It's going to be ease this time. What do we got in here, by the way? What are we dealing with? Hand size and discards. It's probably hand size at this point that I'd like. Dude, give me ghost X's. Right, I have 1 cheesecake. Do I want to make my grid bigger? I guess I do, because there's a decent chunk of numbers which are 6-letter words, so I guess we try and save cheesecakes for the future. Like, there's a temptation as well to, like, you know, go here, open up, and try and get more destroyed pieces, but we could get punished for that. And again, we're looking for Bene, which I probably missed like 8 times at this point. We got the W again. I've got 6. Let's go. You're only an S in the horizontal. Okay, we can work with this. I have just realized this means that... Hang on a sec. And this... I've done something fun here. It means this word would have to start with an IX, so I probably want to put this in the bottom somewhere. Like down here. We'll get to that problem later. You're a U or an A? We'll just drop all of you down, actually. I was like, oh, let's make another word, but I don't really need to because my draw trade's bigger now. We've got a V. So I don't have the letters for 5 yet. What a weird series of letters I've been given. And if I got a T, I'd have watch on the vertical, which would be really good. I'm just going to put this here. And then, like, we'll deal with the consequences of my actions in a second. Because I'd love this to be watch. Then you're a U. Which is going to be pretty awkward to use. This could be hatch as well. And you could be run. Be rune. And you could be hay. I just need to generate a T. Cowards. Absolute cowards. Wait, are you a T? No. Okay, well that's going to make my life a bit more awkward. But not that much more awkward actually, because I can just do this and turn this into wench instead, which is fine. I just need to figure out something for you. What about what? Where is not a word? Not completely shocked there. Hey is a word though. Wait, I bet you W-A-H is like wah. Like I'm Waluigi. I also want to check something else. Is this... Yeah, wreck is a word. Okay, that's pretty good to know, because I can bring you down as well. I just want to check something else. Is wa a word? No, not a word. Okay, I'm glad I didn't embrace that chaos. I could put purr on the board. I think that's a pretty reasonable shout. Oh. Huh? Even? It's not you right now. And then I just need to sort this out. Which actually, I can, with this, I can do Y. Okay, I'm liking what I'm doing right now. The final thing I just want to try to, like, sort out, which maybe I'm being greedy at this point. Wait, actually, I can do something better, I think. Wait, that's not better. That's actually stupider. Oh yeah, that still makes sense. Sorry, I was very confused for a second, but I shouldn't be confused. Actually, oh, it's the same. Never mind. Oh no, it isn't the same. This is probably better scoring this way. Because I've got more amp in this word, so I might as well get the... Sorry, more mark in this word, so I might as well get the amp on the word with more marks in it. I really want to get the R in. What about yar? Y-A-R. It is a word. Okay. A in horizontal. Hang on a sec. I might actually have a small issue. Where's my other one? Your A in vertical. Your A in horizontal. I need them both to be in vertical. I could just discard and make my life easier. Also, I think someone told me you can just do that as well. So I don't actually have to discard. I could just do this into this and, like, don't worry about life. Which actually is a pretty good shout. I think we'll just score this. I'd have liked to get to more numbers. Actually, I've got no, I've not got 3, right? I've not got the T. None of you are a T, right? Yep, this is going to be a long episode. Just accept it. I think this is as good as I can do. I can't make 4 because I don't have the F, so I can't do 5 either. I can't do 2 because I don't have the T, nor can I do 3. I've done 6. 7 I would struggle anyway, but also I've not got the requisite letters. No, I do have the letters, actually. No, I don't. No, I do. It'd have to be a horizontal 7, though. Which actually I could do. But then I couldn't ever do 6. Because this would have to be a horizontal 7. And I think I want to get the 6 play working. Because, like, I want this also to, like, you know, proc along. And it's going to be way easier for me to make 6s and 7s, even though 7 is worth more for me. So yeah, I could theoretically have done 7. 8 I can't do because I don't have the G. 9, I don't have an I. And then 10, I don't have a T. Score it. Okay. Seems pretty good. Oh my god, another carver stand. Just before this, though, what do we got in here? Pieces that are used in multiple words re-trigger. Oh, interesting. So if I grid stuff, it goes off again. That's not happening. That's actually not that good. There are a lot of the letters I don't want to use, so I think we're not going to deal with this. I might want to reroll. Yeah, let's do a reroll. Can you stop showing up, please? We're aware of this is really funny, this optometry. But I think we're going in a different direction. Score 25 marks on words with symbols purchased in the shop. Permanently increase this amount by 5 every shop reroll. I feel this is really hard to enable unless you get it as like the first item. I know, I mean, I'm almost halfway through my trial already, so, you know, I think I'm just too far gone already. Alright, we want this. Or cheesecake. I think I need to be careful about making more IX tiles. I'm pretty happy with the one I've got, but I do need S as well at some point. EN is also another shout because it's using 7 and 10. Yeah, I think actually I'll make an EN tile. We'll take the E. I'm also toying with doing this just so I can keep buffing my pieces, but really what I want to do is destroy my pieces. Is it worth more than the grid? I think I'm going to shoot for the moon on this. I'm going to really try and, even if I lose this one, I'm going to try and just embrace the workbook here. I'll try and get one more cheesecake. That takes me to a 6x6, and then we can actually do some of the pretty big numbers, like 20, 30, 40. And then at the carver stand, we can make a TY tile, which would actually go kind of crazy. I guess I could have done that now, actually, now that I think about it, to make those numbers earlier. Maybe I should have thought, like, bigger picture. I should have thought outside of the grid. That's what I should have done. Alright, we've nearly got 4. We've got fur. We'll put fur in for a second, but we're definitely looking for the O. Are any of you O's? Nope. You can be a V, though. Which actually means in a vertical, I've not got 5, I'm missing the I. I'm so close to many numbers. And I'm missing the H for 3. God damn this. You know, I'm just going to bring this down. I'm just going to believe in the heart of the cards, or the tiles, or whatever you want to call this. And I find either a H or an O. I'm ideally kind of like both. And I probably need an R as well with this, but we'll configure something out with this. Don't worry about it. Also, if this doesn't work, if I get an I or an I and an O, I can turn it into 5 instead. I don't 10 either. Like, I'm so close to so many numbers. It's actually absurd. Right, all this being said and good, I do need to also, like, create a bit more space. I mean, I can put furs on the board. That seems fairly reasonable. And I think I'll be able to use the D regardless. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. We didn't get the O, sadly, but I do have the I for 5. Has to be a vertical, so I need to bring this one onto the board. So we have 5 on the board. Furs... Actually, furs might stay. Hang on a sec. I don't know if I've got an N. Wait, I've got an O! It has to be vertical. Ah! It's so awkward. I can't put 4 and 5 on the board because you're like overlapping one another. I need my F's to be vertical in both instances and you can't. God damn it. None of you are N's, sadly, so I can't do 10. I definitely need to put 6 on the board, though, and it's horizontal and the vertical. Oh, you're kidding me. You're killing me here, game. You're killing me. Okay, I can do this another way, though. We need to do that. And then we'll have to build everything else off this. I wonder if 5 counts as a 5. I bet you it doesn't. Then I could do read. And I just got a U. Reddit. Oh, if I had one more... if I had a 6x6, I've reeked. Which would be pretty good. Just need to move you one more across, ideally. The dream is to have you here. I could make an ED, so I'd have to do this. Is the dream situation. Because then I could put a D on here and turn it to Dud. Laird, I'm pretty certain is double E. I do have Beard. B-E-A-R-D. I'd have to do something about this. Wait. Nud will be a word. Nud is not a word. What about if you catch someone in the nud? I think that's a common enough colloquialism, right? Okay. But I could make an und. Also, I can't do beard. It'd have to be a... It'd have to be a vertical word, which doesn't really solve the issue, does it? I guess the other thing I could do is... I can make 6 off something else. Like, I could turn this into feud, for example. This is the future, for example. You're an I in the horizontal, O in the vertical. My brain is actually just melting right now. So I need to make a vertical word with the O in it. And I can't use the S because I need it for 6, unless one of you is an S. In hiding, you're not. So I need to hold these 2 letters. It is too much. I really like the idea of this, like, character, we're gonna call it, but I feel like this is one for, like, your own personal time, whereas it's kind of hard to, like, flow into it. I just can't think of a way of doing it. And I keep getting my head dour, but I can't really do dour. Well, I could, actually, but I'd have to take the U. Which I don't think I can do, right? Unless fecht is a word. I need to use that letter. And I don't want to bastardize the 5. I think I'm just going to go back to roughly what I had before. I might actually not get the total here, but I think in the long run it's going to be better for me. Also, I didn't have it this way around before. I had breed, but I can have deer as well, if that makes any difference. Actually, it nearly does. Wait, do I have an N? So I can't have earn. Is... I can't put a K there, though. It has to be a vertical. Was URB a word? Did we ever figure this out? URB. What about URL? I don't think this is how you spell it. I want to check URD. It says on here, "erd" is a word. Is it in Cambridge, though? I don't trust Merriam-Webster. I want the good old Cambridge Dictionary. Collins, don't trust you either. I don't think it's in Cambridge, so we'll say no to that. What about ert? U-R-T. I think it's yurt, right, the word I'm thinking of. So it's Y-U-R-T. Yeah. And I guess I'll check herb. In the Gangster Dictionary. Cool. The OED has herb. Hang on a sec. What the fuck is the OED got herb for? Okay, not got a definition, I don't trust you. You're just like, you're finding typos on the internet. I guess I just discard the U, but it feels like I've failed you. In all honesty, I feel like I've failed everyone out there if I use my discard here. I feel like I can do something smarter. But I can't see the smart thing. If only. Show address, I guess I'll check it. Sadly, Zun is not a word. Alright, time to discard. Actually, we don't really need use, kind of. Although, I'm quite close to 4, so maybe... Hang on a sec, I need to decide what letter I want to discard. It's the A, right? It should be the A, if I want to make numbers. Actually, maybe it's U. The MB. My bad. Alright. So I don't think this will score me enough, but again, it's like triggering all these things. And actually, this might be fine. I'm gonna lose gold, but I don't really need the money. I'm actually quite happy with the build. Sadly, Chill didn't. I didn't even think about this. Chill didn't pick the number of the 3 words on my board. It picked the one non-number, which is pretty annoying, actually. But anyway, you can go back to the game now of make more numbers. Put water on the board for now. And in vertical is an O. I'll put road on the board. Draw me again. I've got my IX. I don't have an S this time. The game is taunting me right now. I think we should actually draw again, potentially try and get to a state of drawing again, just to try and make this 6 stream. I think it's actually worth it. I don't have an F either, so I can't do 4. Maybe we want to create an F tile at some point. Do I have a G for 8? Do I have a V anywhere for 7? Nope. This is very cool. I don't have an O for 2, so I can't do 2. That's for certain. I can do 3. So I guess that's what we're going to do. 4 I can't do. 5 I can't do because I don't have an F. 6 I can't do because I don't have an S. 7 I can't do because I don't have an S. 8 can't do with a G. 9. Do I have enough N's? That's a glitchy one, so we have 1 N. No, we can't. Also, I should really look, and I've not been paying attention. I don't think we had a B for Bene. Actually, I did have a B. Wait, I did have Bene, sorry. Sorry, Cheesecake Lovers, I forgot. I missed the word. I'm sorry. And a 10. We do have 10. Okay, we should do 10. Which means you're not going to be water. You're actually going to be 3, I think, when all is said and done. Although, actually, do I have enough E's for that? Actually, no, because I'm using my 2 E's for 10 because of my glitchy letters. So actually, I'm not doing 3, it turns out. It's too much, man. Okay, let me think about this differently. What do I need? Do I need a D or L for any of my numbers? Bearing in mind, I've already scored, I think, what I need to score. No, D and L does not exist in the numbers. Goodbye. Does K or B? No. Get rid of it. Does A or Z? No. So I actually don't need the AZ tile. Do I need the U? Potentially. Yeah, so you can... Wait, I've already got U. I probably don't need 2 U's. I only need 1 for 4. Do I need an R? Yeah, but I've got one on the board. But I guess more R's aren't the end of the world. Do I need an L? Nope, don't need an L. So the L could go. Do I need a H? Yeah, if I want to make 3, I might need the H. So let's keep hold of the H. I'm playing this game just completely different from how I normally play it. We'll keep the IX as well. And I'll keep the R. And I think I'm just going to draw it again. It's okay. I didn't get an S, which is ridiculous. Alright, we just need to put these words together then. Did I get an E? No. Is radix a word? Radix. The base system of enumeration apparently is a word. Alright. Wait, hang on a sec. This might actually not be good, because you have to be a vertical as well. Oh wait, hang on a minute. I couldn't use you either. So it'd be an IX here. Hang on a sec. Let me just try and figure this out before I do it. Because I've only got one discard left. So radix could go here. Wit could be here. So I just need to connect these two together. I'm actually a bit short on vowels. Radio. Yeah, it fits. It doesn't quite solve the issue though. I have to connect the words eventually. And I need 10 to be a vertical word. I guess 10 doesn't have to be down here, though. It could be the top. The glitch sounds are actually breaking my mind. We've also got rodeo, potentially, but... I'd have to use U as the O, so hang on a sec. No, I couldn't do this O then. So I can't do rodeo. I have drain as well. So if I put drain on the board, then I'm almost gonna have to certainly connect the vertical word that comes down with an O, so it's gonna have to end in OT. But I mean, at that point, I might as well put radix on the board, I guess. I've not really done anything different. Other than I get an N. Wrath on the top. I think that seems pretty good, actually. Is NIX a word as well? Nix. I've got a funny feeling it's like one of those obscure things. It's also like a character, I don't know. Is it Dota Nyx is? Yeah, nothing. Nyx. It's not an N. I'm actually going to lose my mind. It's fine. I can pull the N down here and turn Nyx into a word. But it is a word. Alright, just make my life a touch harder. I've got it. This can be wound. I bring the U down. I bring the N down. And the H. We've done it. Anything else we want to throw on the board? I think I'm okay with this. I'm not going to mess around anymore. We only need like 200 points. More importantly, we scored a number 10. And it's the multiple 10s we scored. Actually, I kind of want to see how this is triggering right now. So, how many times have I done the 10 this run? Dry? You're right, that would have been a word. So that's the 4th time I've scored 10. Okay. I like the idea of where we're going with this. Again, I just need to like control my deck a little bit better. We've got another one of the carver stands. We've also got a mail cart. Let me see what's in the mail. Please. My mail. PPDL, which can also be a G or a Z. Or an A. Actually, possibly the worst selection of letters I could ever have been asked for. The P is pointless. It's not in any of the numbers in the British numeracy system. The D, likewise, basically completely pointless. The G has some use, but it's really just an 80 when we get there. Do I grab one for that? I guess this is a consideration. And then the A is in none of the numbers, right? I think we grab the L and that's it. Okay, on the carver stand, I'm going to do what I said before. I'm kind of planning for the future, but for all the present. I'm going to put TY in, so I can turn things into like 30, 40, 50. Yeah, 1 to 100. Vibrate, what are we looking at? Adds up to 2 duplicate space on the board when a trial starts. 2 duplicate space. Interesting. Amp on words with L, H, or M, it's editable or printer manual. Every round, a special glitch AE piece with 9 amp will be created on your board. The A is not that useful, but the E is actually extremely useful. I think actually we might want to take this. I don't think the songbook is actually offering that much for me, because the songbook letters aren't really in the numbers. So I'd probably be willing to sell this. It's really, do I buy, I think this, which is kind of interesting to give me more board space, or this. I think we take this and we just try and buy more board space. I'm really close to the cheesecake anyway. So I think I'll sell you. I'll buy you. I actually should have checked my, what's name first as well. Hang on. I should have checked my shrine, because there's a chance I get book space. A free Bible reroll per forum visit. That seems quite useful. Again, I'd have to fight the chaotic guy. But you know what? I'm actually not that restricted with space right now. I think I actually can deal with the chaotic guy pretty well. The starting draws would be nice, though, as well. Actually, we probably want starting draws. Like, starting draws is almost worth a gold, which kind of goes towards a reroll anyway. Because if I save, like, one draw through my round, then, you know, I'm getting 1 gold from it. I guess the reroll is 2, so I get, like, 2 gold back from this, but bearing in mind I have to deal with the chaotic guy versus the patient guy. This is the one that causes shrinking, though. You know what? Give me the reroll. I'll deal with the chaotic guy. We also very rarely take the chaotic guy, so sure. Now I get a reroll. Yep. Very good. Retrigger or R's? Nope. And no. Alright, again. Focus for Bene if it shows up. Neurons trigger if you see a B. I've been given a glitch AE. Okay. Ah, you're turning off some of my letters. That's kind of annoying because the X is in 6, but again, it doesn't really matter because we can still use it, we just don't get the marks on it. So it's still worth using this. Okay, let me... That's kind of interesting. Is hacks a word? Just with like an AX? No. That's fine. We can put hex on the board, and I'm pretty confident I can use this in some way anyway. And actually, I don't even need to. I can just do this now. The additional draw tray space is actually quite useful here. Where are my S's? I need to put more S's in the sack, I think. Although, I say that, it's only 6 and 7 that needs the S. I just never seem to find it. But we have Ruby here as well, which is, well, I was going to say it's high scoring, but actually the Y is disabled. I do have 10 as well, which I should probably score. Just drop these down here for a sec. So put 10 on the board. I don't have the 10. I don't have anything close to 3. The 6 would require me to get an S and an I. And we've got the 5 discards as well. We're pretty good right now. I'm just trying to, like, again, decide what letters I want to try and keep. The Y is kind of pointless, unless 1T is... I mean, actually, you know what? I've not really thought about this, but I could go for 60 as well. I've not really tried it yet. I might have even had it at some point. But I've got the X, I've got the T. I'm just missing the SI. Which I've only got 1 draw for. There's a bit of a, like... it's a pretty big shout to try and get it. So, okay, if I was going to try and turn this into 60, you'd have to be down here somewhere. The X would end up going here. Nope, the X would go here. It would have to be this way around. Wait. That would be like that. And we'd have to be doing stuff from here. Is had a word? Just out of interest. Had is a word, apparently. Okay. So the grid, like, solves itself right now. So we just want to, like, put other words into the grid that we can always use as, like, a worst-case scenario now. I would like to try and shoot for the moon on this Y, but I don't want to actually put it on the grid. I think that's too scary. I could put hunk on the board. Okay, I've got it. We put hunk on the board. And then you're an E now. I can put hey, H-E-Y on the board if I have to. Wait, hang on a sec. I've got Benny. Do I make my watchword rather than 10? I think we should do, actually. Hang on a sec. It does just change everything. Wait, you can only be a B in vertical, you can only be an E in vertical. Okay, that kind of works. So I guess it's going to have to be like this at some point. If we do get another... If we get another E, I can turn this into 10 at some point. You can always be hex in the short term, but probably something else. And we've just got a U hanging around. I'll put bum on the board as well, why not? I'll keep the R, the B, draw me again. Okay, don't 10. But I think, again, we should score the Benny. Forgot you're not a B in that way. Alright, my bad. I've accidentally made the wrong word. JV. I don't have 5. I don't have the F. Oh, why couldn't I get a glitch S? Or an S? Alright. Let me see how I can score this now. What are you verticals? Sorry, in E. So I can turn you to Met, but I would have to then start it with the U, and I'd probably prefer to do something a bit better than this. We can do Metro. Then you're a R in the vertical, so that's RU. I could put a B on the board. I could put Rub. I could also put Ruby on the board, but do I just hold the Y in the hope for a TY? Bearing in mind, this doesn't count. It cannot be triggered with the use part of the word. I don't know if overcoming shyness will trigger on this. I'm actually not entirely certain how that interacts. I kind of assume it doesn't, but I really don't want to waste a Y on this. If we can make 60 or something, it would be pretty good. I think we'll just make Rub. Steady! Fucking glitch letters, Matro, yeah, cool. Alright. We can fix this. It's okay, we'll fix it. Wait, I can't actually fix it because you can do that. I keep forgetting you can do that. It's going to hold the extra later. This is the play. I've got Benny on the board. And we can put B-A-H on the board as well. Bar, as in like what sheeps do. I think that will count as a word. I can even check it actually. We've solved it. There you go. I don't want to keep the Q. I probably don't want the V. But it's actually debatable. I want to keep you though. So I don't think this will score well. But that's kind of fine. It gives me another bite at the cherry. And Bene will score. And again, let the record be known, I turned off 10 for this. You're shuffling my board. Are they locked in place now? I think they're locked in place. That's not too bad. I've got an E, though, to retain. Another glitched AE. I mean, actually, I continue to jam. And then we need to figure this out. This monstrosity. Which actually is really awkward without just using, like, another E or something. I can't think of many letters that M blank E, which isn't M-E-E as the word. And yeah, this is locked in. So I could try and go around it, I suppose. We'll see. I might put the D on the board as well, just... The Ds are normally quite easy to use. The Q, though, can go, you know, do something. I have an L, G, or Z. I've got my S. I don't have an I anymore. Not that I think I ever did have an I, but... and I don't have a T. So, 60 again, the dream is turning into a nightmare. We probably should put the S on the board anyway. And I think we should put the other E on the board. Do you think M-E-E-H is the word? Bah! Actually, I could do this as well. Wait, that is a word. Okay, crazy. I could put jugs down here. And then I just need to, like, solve this situation out instead, which seems more reasonable. And actually, you could be jams. What about value? Yes, I could have done. Wait, could I have done? No, no, I can't, because both... No, I could with this A. I hate that some of the A's are horizontal, some of them vertical. You could have been an L. Yeah, I could have had that. It's probably actually better than what I'm trying to do right now. Also, I just realized... Wait. Vugs is a word. You're not a J. You're Vugs. My favorite word. We'll put the actual real word of value in. It doesn't completely solve all the issues, by the way, because I've still got this floating E that I have to deal with. But at the very least, I know I can put in Vugs onto the board, and it's like, yeah, sure, that's a word. I'm going to throw you on the board and draw again. Do I have any eyes? Like, legitimately. I have 3 eyes. I've not seen one of them. I've got an IX tile in here. Lies. L-Y-E-S. That's a word. I know liars would be, but with a Y. Meaning of lye is a strong alkaline liquor rich in potassium carbonate. Okay. I assume you can plural that. I can't test it, which is a bit awkward. Okay, it does work. And I could put sad on. But again, I really want to make a number. I was so close to 60. I say that, I'm missing an I and a T, so I'm not that close to it. Let me put sad on the board. I don't know. Let me hold on to the Y. Because actually, if I get an E, I can put I on the board as well. Wait, you're on a T. Wait, do I have C? Oh, no, I've not got an I. I'm going to discard an R to keep this. I don't need the K. I probably don't need the V, honestly, but... I've got a V already. And I can't really get another S word on the board. I'm going to draw again. Alright, it just wasn't meant to be. Also, I can't fit liars in there because I can't move the E, sadly. As in L-Y-R-E-S. I would like to get the R on the board if I can, just to score me more. A rude. As in, like, erudite. I'll try it. I might try it. I'm going to check it first before I stick it on the board. I do have enough discards for it, so I can actually try it, regardless. A rude. Yeah, it's only coming up as erudite. Although, WordNet is showing as a word, but do I trust WordNet or do I trust the OED? Exude is a word, but again, I don't use the R that way. I'm almost tempted to try something else as well. I've got a funny feeling, but I'm actually not entirely certain if I put an R here and an E here, I might be like U-R-E is a word and, you know, E-R-Y. I might actually want to get away with something like that. Earth. It's just where would I fit it? Fit it is the problem. Oh, turn this into sat instead. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I actually have to do better than this as well. Hang on a sec. Because I could use sat here, and then I use that as the A, and I guess we just get rid of the D. It's an S because it's the vertical word. There you go. Just as I planned it. As is a word. Okay, we're probably going to have to get rid of the D now. Unless EAD is a word, because we know MEE is a word. It's an acronym. Okay. An acronym for ETA. Okay, sure. Thank you, game. Okay, that's good enough. Actually, I can put this here as well. I don't even have to use my discards if I don't want to. Score it. We don't get any more numbers, but I've got enough cheesecake now that I can make my board a 6x6. And I think in the end that will end up being like pretty valuable. Yes is my new watchword. Sure. I think I've got eyes to, you know, pass around right now. I'm struggling over here with my eye situation already. Another U. No, I don't want that. I do want this though. First piece discarded each other's randomly enhanced. And unstable spells always succeed. Alright, well that's a bit unfortunate timing, and we don't really need that. Roll me again. A golden V. Not completely crazy because I've got 5, but I'm struggling with the Fs right now. I don't really need the Ds. Optometry's fun, but it's not really what I'm trying to do right now. Do I want to grab a golden V for the sake of it? I don't know if I do. I need to be like really, really careful with the words I can get. Does the game make up words for watchwords? I'm not quite sure yet if it's like just really obscure words it's rolling or making them up. I think it's making them up, but I don't entirely know. Okay, give me this, because I want to destroy letters. The K has no use. We will try and destroy the K at some point. The V and the F have big uses. Actually, basically every other roll is actually awful for me, which is crazy again. I need the F. There's no negotiation on that. I could stop using 5s, but I don't love that. Actually, maybe I do love that. The Hewitt is a bird, and the Hewis is the plural of the Hewier. Really? You making this up, Vang? I'm actually not sure. Actually, I don't need this either. It feels stupid to get rid of it, but there's no Z's in the numbers, and there's not really any A's, right? So I don't really need this glitch tile. Except it does give me amp, and it's... Alright, I've also then confirmed something fine like 6 episodes in. You didn't know you Googled it? Okay. But yeah, we confirmed something else. You can't overwrite the... Sorry. You can't have 2 of the effect on one tile. It just overwrites it, which is always what I assumed would happen, but I've never actually done it before. Turn my grid 6x6. Right, what are we dealing with here? Fuck's sake, I should have checked this first. I'm so dumb. I could have had 10 cheesecakes and a dream. And actually, this is kind of spooky. I don't like this one. Wait, maybe I do like this one. No, I do like this one. I take it back. I didn't do this before, but if I make a number on the first cycle and I don't completely score it, I'm guaranteed to get the number back again. So I can basically put like 2 numbers onto the notebook. Can I try this again, please? I guess the U. There's no A in the numbers. No L. Well, sorry, there isn't 12, but that's not happening that often, is it? And I guess 11. I think the U's possibly better still, even. Although I guess it's only 40. So I'm not going to be making the 14s and stuff like any teen. Also, that's not how that... Dude, put it on the end. For the sake of 4, I'm not interested. Okay, I'm gonna go hard on this now with my 4 cheesecakes. Because I want things to remove tiles. We can't lose the Y. We can't lose the C. I can't use the I, but we can lose the B. I only get 2. Sure. Again. Right, you just destroyed tiles. I'm okay with that. I can get rid of the P and feel happy about life. What about the NP? No, the NP is actually somewhat more useful, so we'll get rid of the P. I could get rid of the A, but I'm slightly concerned. I don't want to remove all my vowels, but maybe I'm fine with it. Maybe we have enough vowels anyway without the A's. I'm really... I know I buffed the U before, but... I know I didn't buff the U in the end. This is only for the sake of 4. Do I really care about that? The N's useful. Very useful. The H is moderately useful. It's pretty hard to make 8, and 3's not really big value, but if I get to like 30 and stuff, then, you know, then we're talking. You know what? Goodbye, you. I want to see my eye more often. G is in 8, but that's it. The D is in none of them. The A, goodbye. Am I that bothered about 8? I think I actually have to decide fairly soon. Because the G's just in 8. And otherwise I could get rid of my G's. Maybe I do care. Yeah, I moderately care. The T I need to keep. The EN I want to keep. The N I want to keep. I might just not destroy a piece here and keep the G. I'm also, because I'm enriching for like I's now in my vowel sack, I'm going to get more ING words. Like, as a, you know, a last resort. So I think I'll hold my last destruction. Yeah, as I said, that's the other reason why I made my board bigger. I can make the TY words. Yeah, we don't need B's. I know I just buffed the L's, but I basically don't need them. I should have just done the U. The L's kind of irrelevant. It's like 12 and 11. And that's not what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for the big numbers. I need the I. I've got an L here as well, like a variable L. So it's not like I'm losing all of my L's. I want to keep the V. What about the R? Really, that's in 3. Oh, no, 4 and 30. Okay, the R should stay. The A? Fuck it. Don't care about A's. We're getting rid of A's. In this household, we don't have A's. Yeah, I think we just give up on the 11. And 12. Okay, the crisp packet now. Fairly light. And I could take another V if I want to. What I really want... Actually, maybe I should have done this. I think I need F tiles, like, out of the wazoo. I probably should have just created my own Fs. I'm so close. How many Fs are in the sack, by the way? There's only 2. Okay. That might be one of my issues right now. In a short term, we can put Hefty on the board, but obviously that's not the plan. Why is my Q still in the sack? I have 40. You're right, I do. It has to be scored. Perfect. Actually, I should get into the cycles, but before I send the board, I should go through, 1, 2, 3, well, not 1, but 2, 3, 4, all the way through. I should check if there's any other numbers I've missed. I actually do have 1 right now, but do I really want to score 1? It's a 1 times multiplier. It's not really good, is it? And I'm 1 n away from 90. Am I 1 n away from 90? This is an n. Oh, it has to be vertical, though. Wait, this doesn't have to be vertical, though. It's an E, right? Who's multiplying now? I've got a 90 times multiplier and a 40 times multiplier. By the way, the last letter of this is also a TY, which is pretty well scoring as well. I think we are eating good today. I mean, I might as well pull you down. Again, the gold amount right now just doesn't bother me too much. Oh, I tell you what I should do. Hang on a minute. Fuck. I should have left the queue up there. I'm going to waste my discard in the queue. Kind of. I should intentionally try to not... Oh, no, I'm gonna get 7,000 easily, aren't I? I don't want to score it because it's the patient one. I will get to repeat it. And I could score 90 and 40 again. And put them in the notebook. But maybe that's I think that's actually just too much of a pipe dream. I think I'm scoring it now. I don't need to worry about it anymore. So we should just either send it and get more money, or... You know what? I'm going to send it and just see what happens. I might as well hold on to the money. Equally, I'm pretty close to some other numbers. I'm close to 10 again. If I just get a T. I'm going to use my last draw. I think the money doesn't matter that much. Wait, I've already got it. No, I can't do it because it has to be a vertical. Okay. Any of you T's in the horizontal? You're a T in the horizontal. So I can score 10 again. I don't have 6, I believe. I guess the other reason to do this is I did create a few ghost tiles and I want to burn the ghost tiles, so that would have been a pretty good use of it as well. Are any of you ends, by the way? Because I could potentially make another 10. No. Alright. And I don't have... Let's just go through this. I don't have 2, because I don't have a W. 3... I can't really fit it, is the issue. I've got an R, but it would mean I'd have to lose 40, which isn't worth it. Yeah, 3, just discredit it. 4 is going to be too hard to put onto 40, and we've already got, 4 anyway. The 40, which is just worth it. 5 requires an F, which I guess I've got the F, but again, I'd have to rejig my board around, which I don't think is worth it for what I've got. 6, I don't have the S, I think. Or the X. At least I don't have the X. 7, S issues. 8. Can I get 8 on the board? Probably not, no. 9. No. Not easily, at least. In fact, I don't know if I've got it. Nope. Don't have 2 ends. And 10 we've done. I think we just score it. Oh, wait, actually, I haven't scored it, I think. Oh, no, I have scored it. 90 was worth 8,000 points. Was it? What was it? Let me see again. 6,000, okay. It's pretty good. Actually, a bit disappointing, but... Okay, mail cart. Give me mail. Give me the letters I'm requiring. Again, you're kind of you're missing the brief right now. I don't think I want any of these. I know V is used, but not that often. H, I guess, for like 3 and 8, but it's like, maybe I do grab it. How many H's are in the sack? There's already 2. I'm not sold on any of this. Author's house always be open. Okay. QJZX. No, reroll me. That will break my brain. Also, I don't think it's actually that useful, except for like 3. I could put loads of E's on the end, which it just doesn't matter. Nah, no. I'm not sold. Roll me again. Keep trying to give me a goddamn V. I don't want the V. Bigrams, I've got a few of them, but it's amp again, which is not really what I'm after. Again. We sold that before. And I'm actually actively trying to thin my sack out. I think I won't roll again. Actually, let me see what's in here before I decide if I'm going to roll again or not. The amount of cheesecake I could have had this run is actually ridiculous. I actually should really bear in mind, like, look at this before you spend cheesecake, because the double cheesecake thing is, like, actually really powerful. I guess I'll take starting draws to try and increase the chance I can make one of my number words. Poxing. We don't want the P, obviously. The O is semi-tempting. I guess the N is quite useful for 9 and 10. And actually, it's in a few of the, like, the 20s and type thing. And I guess, you know, my favorite number, 10T. I'll take N. I think that's it. And my watchword is going to be pretty hard to make. I don't know how many A's I've got left in the sack. I guess I'm getting one generated. I've got a ghost A in the sack and that's it. I've nearly removed all my A's from my sack. Alright. You're an N and a P. So I've nearly got 10. I'm just going to throw you on the board right now. Bring these down and see what we've got to work with. It'd be nice to get rid of that A as well. Pretty unhappy with this series of events, but, you know. Okay. I could put on the board for now. Mean. And what are you, by the way? Sorry, K and B. I can put more on the board. I'm kind of down to put the B on the board because the B's actually not like useful right now. I probably want to re-roll the B. I probably want to keep the Y. And I kind of want to keep you as well. Do I really care about the BK? No, not really. I'm going to use one of my discards, I think. And I'm going to try to play this a bit more smarter than I normally do. And by saying this, I'm going to keep the R as well. But I think I can, like, put, you know, Per or Par or something. Meanie. Yeah, I could put Meanie on the board. It doesn't really matter right now. Where are my T's? Again, we should try and get rid of this ghost letter while I can. You have 8. I'm close to it, but I'm missing the T. Okay, so T's and F's are what I need to put in my sack. We've realized the issue now. I can put March on the board as well in the short term. Just put now on the board as well. Yeah, meaning. Lichen. A great word. Yeah, I can put lichen on the board. I'm not right now, but I could have done it, you're right. I'll put hen on the board. I don't need to keep the P. I'll keep the I and then draw again. Okay, I've got the TY. Can I do anything with this, though? It's the priority. I don't have the T for 30. I don't have the T for 20. I don't have the F for 40 or 50. I don't have an S for 60, I believe, or the X. Which, again, causes 70 to be an issue. 80, I don't have the G. 90, do I have 2 N's? No. And then 10T sadly is not a number. I guess I should also check for 100, but I've kind of like given up on 100. Okay, I think what my goal is then is just to score as many points as I can get on this board. Keep the TY for later. Probably keep an I as well if I can. And then see where that takes us. We could also just score this board, I guess. Wait, do you remove my tiles? It is cleared. That's actually fine. Do I have 100? Is it actually here? I said I don't care about it, but H-U-N-D-R-E. I don't have to do the D, right? I lack the D. Vang, of all the things you said that Automod has picked up, that's the one it didn't pick up. Shaking my head at Automod. I'm only kidding. Okay, I think I might just score this. We've got 3 rounds anyway. We have rounds to play with. The money's not really the issue right now because I'm pretty happy with the selection of books. I just want to like replace like, I guess Topsy-Turvy. And maybe this, honestly. I don't think this is doing that much for me. It's okay, though. Actually, that is doing more than I think it is. It might also be better if I do this and turn that into yen. Wait, is that how you spell yen? Oh, you're not how now, you're he. Maybe it's not the right choice then. Alright, I take it back. Okay, let's just score it. Those letters... Oh, wait, they go at the end of the trial, right? Yeah, so I have to hold on to them for a bit longer. Right. Oh, H. Nope. Let me put my favorites. Wait, hang on a sec. Just before I check this. You're J on the horizontal. Let's put jar on the board. We know rack is a word, right? Okay, it's not a word. Racy is a word, though, so I can put racy on cavities on the board. Kind of appropriate. I was at the dentist earlier. It's a great word. I kind of want to save the TY, though, for a number, but I do like it. Actually, the other thing I kind of like is I can make this clear. Oops. And it uses the L, which otherwise I think is kind of pointless for the numbers. Not quite pointless, but you get what I mean. I now do have a floating J, though, but again, that could be the V going forward. You never know. I can also, again, I can pull you back here. I really should remember this. It's actually quite powerful to be able to pull back into my draw tray from the red board. I could put dull on the board as well, which I think you can actually spell with one L as well. Maybe you can't. I think you can spell dill with one L, though, which I could also do. J. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea either, just purely because I probably don't need the Y and the TY. And I've got discard if I want it. I'm going to throw the I on the board, just to, like, put it there. Put the LD on the board. I'll put the V down here. Draw me again. I've got the 6. I know the IX won't score, but it's still 60, right? And the amp will be pretty good, even though I don't get the IX, which is bullshit, by the way. I know the X is disabled, but the IX should be disabled in my book. So everything is now going to actually work around 60. And it has to be a vertical 60, so you're going to go here for now. You're going here. Actually, you're not going there, because I need the X from this. What difficulty? It's just normal again. I've not played as the Chips before, so I'm just trying to win a run as the Chips. I think I used this. I was just toying whether or not I want to use the T instead. We could potentially move some stuff around. So then I have to start a word with T on this side, probably as a connector, because I don't think there's any word that starts with TY. What do the Chips do? So at the start of the Chips, I had a bunch of glitch tiles in my stack, so this is how I've got all the glitch tiles in. It's like 12 random tiles of glitch tiles. Which is why it's breaking my brain, because I've not just got the tiles I normally have, I've got like double the tiles, because some of the tiles flip, and also on the board, they're two letters at the same time. It's just breaking my brain. All opportunities. Right. Okay, let's sort some stuff out from here now. Again, the 60 doesn't actually have to be here. It has to be vertical, but it could be on the right side of the board to end things. That might be better, because then I use the TY potentially for other uses. So let me just... You all go down here for a second. 60, let's go up here. And again, it could be like this as well, because it's kind of awkward to end letters in T. Oh, it often is. Traced. Yes, that would work. Yeah. I get what you mean. I've got cavity still, as well. I can't use that V for it, but I could use this V for it. Or probably more accurate, this V for it. Because I can always pull this back into the draw tray as well, to swap it out. And now I've got some real estate to connect to this TY as well in the future. I'm gonna just use it for a second as this. But it's a D, I'm so stupid. There you go. I'm like, wait, what's going on? It's like, oh, I'm phonetically spelling duty when it's D-U-T-Y. I saw it was there, but I just grabbed the wrong tile because I'm just, I don't know, an idiot. Reality is also there. Yeah. You'd have to be an A. I couldn't fit it on the board. I don't have the space for it. But yeah, the word is there. I could make it, theoretically. It's an L. So the glitch letters just break my brain. It might actually be more safe in the future to not play with them. Is L-E-R a word? Nope. Okay. That a word? Okay, it is a word. That's fine. So I could just do this in the short term. Layer double E. Yeah, that might actually be a better idea. I'm just trying to like create some space so that I can draw again. And I can always put the J and L back on here, but I'll just leave them here for a second. We have 4 discards, so we're fine. The gold would be nice. Does this move the needle on anything? I think I actually need to put Fs in the sack. Do I have 90? Do I have 2 Ns? Oh yeah, 2 people said layer is a word at the same time. Kind of spooky. Do I have 70? I don't think I do, because I have to have both the S's as verticals. Also, I can't fit it. I'd have to change the top word. You don't know what layer means? It lowers the opposing Pokemon's defense by 1 stage. That's what it means. S-E... Wait. No, I'd have to have you in both as verticals. No, I don't. I need... This S is horizontal, so I could do 60 this way instead. Then I can use you to 70, and then this comes down here instead. Hang on a sec. I think I can actually do this. And it might even be better, because this then also becomes a V again. And you're a V. Then you're an N. And I just need to grab the horizontal S. Sajanti, my favorite number. Let's go. Okay. That's good eats. The only like slight criticism is like it's a bit awkward to connect words onto this. But not impossible. For example, I could do road or load here. I have Hueyas. Say it ain't so. I do, but I'm ignoring it. I don't see it. I didn't see the comment. I'm just gonna ignore it. Are you an O in the vertical? No, you're an O in the horizontal. The Val. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, wait, I know what I'm doing. I don't think that's how that's meant to work. I didn't think I could go from the red grid to the blue grid. Oh, I didn't. Okay, there you go. That makes more sense. Yeah, cloud is there as well. And I think I'm going to score with this, so I think I'm going to replace the road with the gold R. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with this. There's no way this isn't 2,000 something. Purely because I've got, like, 60 on the board. And 70. Okay, Byberry. 3-letter words. Pretty good for my 6s. The last letter of each word does not count towards the dick. Don't play this game with me. 2 amp on all the things. I think I'll buy you. I think that's a decent deal. Reroll me. Oh, someone was saying in the previous episode in the comments why this wasn't working before with the, like, my weird KZ tiles and stuff like this. It was something along the lines of... Oh, I can't remember what it is now. It's like... They explain it in computer language, and I can't remember it now. It's like the game checks if the word can be changed, and if so, it changes it. But then it does like the second check on it, and then it says it can't change it, so it's like, it can't. I don't... Just go to my previous video and check the comment section. Maybe if I remember, I'll pin the comment or something, because... I think it was what was actually happening with this Cool Cat. Anyway, just to get back to Cool Cat. It is actually kind of interesting, because the Z becoming S is actually somewhat useful, because then I get more S's in the sack. And it gives me amp on the S's, but the problem is I don't really need the C's or the K's. So it's actually pretty bad. 5 amp on vowels. That might not be a bad deal, honestly. I mean, a lot of the numbers have vowels in it, right? So... You know what? I might sack the wall, even though I think the wall is phenomenally good. I like this generating another vowel for me, because I'm actually kind of, like, lacking the E's right now. I think this is, like, the only amp I'm getting anyway. And I'm looking for big fish, right? This is small fish, big fish, potentially big fish. It actually could be a reasonably sized fish. We do the wall all the time. So let me discard the wall. Through no fault of your own again. Just to give me something that gives me more amp. And we'll play the shuffle game. I will re-roll to see what's in here. Don't care about that. After scoring, +3 bonus mark on a random piece in the tray for each word scored. It's not crazy. I've not really done any builds before where I tried to not complete it in one round. This is the closest I've ever come to it. I think this is for that type of build. I'll reroll one more time because we probably can get something for 9 gold. Yeah, sure. Just upgrade 6 letter words. I think that's okay. Oh, this is how I'm getting all my calcs wrong. I forget the letter. Sorry. It's not just the letters that give me marks. It's the word's length gives me marks as well. That's how I keep getting the calcs wrong. Okay. It was in the shrine before I burn all my cheesecake. I don't need that. I think we can deal with this potentially. It's pretty spooky, but give me the cheesecake. Keep destroying things. The R is not that useful. It's somewhat useful, though. The L is also fairly not useful. I think I'm going to destroy the L. I mean, we only got 3 trials left anyway, so it doesn't matter too much what I do here. I might destroy this one as well, because it's really just for 80, and I think I've given up on 80. So let's destroy that L as well. Oh, now it is an L. And I think this time I'm going to go to the carver, and I might just put some Fs in the sack. Just raw Fs. Yeah, because I probably need it for like FTY and FOUR or FO. I think I just want a bunch of Fs. Really boring. F. And I think I'll do another one, just because 50 needs like a double F. It's really S, T's, and N's I need to play around with, I think. How many S's are in my sack, by the way? Yeah, there's 3 S's. Maybe I grab an S instead. I don't know. I guess T would make more sense then at that point. Because then 10's better than 6 anyway. And I need the T's potentially for the TYs. You know what, actually... Yeah, I think I'll put a T in the sack. I could put another TY in as well, but I think just a raw T might be better. Again, stop trying to make me buff the L's. This is... Oh, I guess the I's. I's in a lot of the numbers. Okay. He's going to block to my board, but we have a 6x6 grid. Curious is the word. By the way, a word with a lot of vowels in it. Alright, instantly, nearly rewarded. I'm close to 6. What's quite close to swish? I'm close to peglid. Oh, for the Elf's words. I'm just going to throw some letters on the board, and then keep these ones. I'm close to a few things. We have cleave, right? Wait, do I have cleave? Yeah, I do. I don't completely love it because it's using a bunch of the letters I want to use numbers for, but it's not the end of the world. And actually, I should do this down here instead. Because I could then turn this into... Wait, hang on a second before I keep fucking ruining this. You're a T, right? You're a T. Alright. Never mind, I can't do what I was going to do. Kit. Yeah. Hold on to you for a second. We'll do this. See what's in my draw tray now. Carry this letter. I've got 7. You're right. I should put 7 on the board. It's literally the whole game plan. This might cause me some problems, so just prepare yourself. Actually, don't I have 7 in other ways now? No, I need the N. Okay. Who is my N? You're my N. I have to do vertical. Well, sorry, I could use this E as well, but... Can you get off the board a second, please? You're in the way. Alright, so that's 7, right? No, wait. You're a H now. I think 7's there if I use this S or the other E. Oh yeah, that's even. Alright, that's fine. We'll just do that. 7. You could be sack. Could also be sacked, which might be a good idea. And then we have the L and the E. Which could just be Sylph. Wait, it's no, you spell Syl. Is it double L? Oh well. We have lid. No, we... Is Lil a word? No, Lil's not a word. Frill. Yeah, we have that. Also, you have ill. Now, here's the fun game, though. I also have 5. Can I get 5 into my board? This entire game is just me making and breaking the grid. So I could do that, and then pull the F down here. It's gonna make my life awkward. Let's put it that way. I'm not quite, like, locking in onto this one just yet, because I'm actually not sure I can make the words work now. Because, like, I could have down... Wait, are you an E? You're an E. I could have elk here. 7 1 up to the right. Okay, I can get behind that. That's fine. We just need to make 5 a word. Yeah, this just create a lot more real estate for me. Are either you vowels? No. Okay. It's the vowel situation which is a slightly problematic situation right now. I'm also not sure yet if you put in like 5s, if it would actually give it to you as a 5. I don't know if you pluralate a number if you get the bonus. Kind of don't want to check either, but is 5 worth it? So this is like my theory on this. I've been using the notebook to try and make me repeating words worth it. I can't remember how many times I played 5 during the course of this run, but my 5 might actually be worth more than a 5 amp at this point. I think I've at least played it 1 time, so it's at least worth 9 amp, so it's as good as me putting 9 on the board. Possibly better. That's the whole point of this build, is I use the numbers as the word I use more often, and this rewards me for using the same words more often, and my finding pool of words is numbers. Also, I'm like making my life harder. Hang on, I'm just gonna put this down here. I can always pull 2 letters into my draw tray as well. So I've actually got way more real estate than I think I do. I'm just trying to see if I can put the R on the board to get me some gold stuff. I can actually sort this out now so it makes sense. Yeah, hang on a minute, I could do this. I put fur on the board, as in like the tree. I get the gold. I get my 7, I get my 5. I'm probably not going to get 8,000 here, but it's maybe not the worst thing. I'm just a bit concerned about the locking piece. That might actually screw me over here. And I do have 1 draw left, but honestly, I've had enough. I think I'm just going to score it and then we'll deal with it from there. We'll deal with the consequences. But if it takes the V and puts it next to like an obstacle, we're in a lot of problems unless I can make Shiv. That's actually just game losing. What I'm meant to do about that. Is KIX a word? Kicks? Well, I think we're about to find out how many points I lose for not achieving something, because there's no way I'm making that ghost letter where it is. I can't do 2-letter words. And it's literally locked in a 2-letter word place. So let's, I guess, just not worry about that, but actually worry about it. Put lads on the board for now. Scald. How are we doing Scald? Oh wait, that's it. Never mind. No, I see how we're doing it. I take it back. I thought the D was in the horizontal for some reason. It's okay. Just losing my mind. We have Ghost B. I've got TY though, so if I've got a number, wait, have I got 60? Are any of you an I? I have 60. I think what I'm doing with this sack, like, makes a lot of sense. It's too much though. I have too much choice. What are you actually? You're an E. I could put best on the board. Possibly best even. I don't know how, like, informal I can get with this. You know what? Actually, I think I'm fine. As long as I leave a discard. I think this will discard automatically. I think that's the way this works. I've never had this happen before, but I think if a tile is locked in and I can't use it, it'll try and use my discard to get rid of it. And if I don't have a discard, then I'll be in trouble. But I'm pretty certain it'll auto-discard. I think you get a warning when you do this, like, you know, any tile that's not in the right place will be discarded. So I think it'll actually save me. I need to save you. I'd like to save you. You can go fuck yourself. I will save you. I don't need a K or a B. I'm going to draw it again. I've got the I. I've got 60. Just need to get it on the board now. The X has to be on the horizontal, so this has to be a horizontal 60. I can make this happen, don't worry. There's a way around this. I might have to just get rid of Scald. It might be the easiest play to make. Actually, if I do that, I can do 60 and 6. Sorry, Scald. And then I just grabbed the other one as 6. I'm like doubling up now. And if I can get another Y, is there another Y in here somewhere? I could do 60-60, which is like X-ray vision. Are we okay with this? Yeah, teat is a word. His foresight is 60-60. I think there are many ways to write that joke. Right. I can always have this as dumb. I've got a ghost elf floating around now. I'm so close. Is loy a word? L-O-Y. L-E-Y will be a word, right? Hang on a sec. Just confirming I'm speaking the actual correct English language. So I could actually do something with this as well. I could turn this into tomb instead. And I can still have my dumb. And I just got a floating T. But I can turn that into a but. No, it'd be... I can turn you into mud. And I can turn you into cup. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna lose my dub. Dumb. Whatever. Tomb. Up. Cobb even. What are you unhappy with? What have I done wrong? Top. It's my favourite. Top. The glitch things are too much for me, man. Never let me take glitch stuff again. Alright, how do I fix this? Look at this letter as well, it's a H. You can be tub. You can be lob. Fixed it. Could have had thoughts as well, yeah. I agree. I think we should just take this before I do any damage to myself. So let's see what happens here. I have no more vowels, so it's going to be like impossible to make another word from this. I guess I can draw more, but like, to what end? Interesting. The locked K didn't count as my discard. It actually did something I didn't expect to do. It just didn't count. Okay, that's actually good to know for the future, because I don't remember the game told me that. The tiles locked onto the board don't actually count if you can't use them. Right. Vibrary, 4-letter words get boosted. I will almost always buy this. 1 amp on words with a bigram. Permanently increases by 0.2 amp every time you upgrade a word length. Does this, like, retrospectively see this? Is this Balatro, but for English majors instead of maths majors? Yeah. It's actually maybe the best way you could put it. They should actually put that as a store description. It is basically that. 40 amp on the last word scored whenever a book is sold. This amount permanently increased by 40. That's actually pretty good. It's so late, but it might actually be better than what I'm doing. Because how many vowels do I get in, like, you know, numbers? It's like 3 or 4 max. Probably 3 max, actually. So that's only 15 amp. Oh, it's only the last word, though. Not everything. Yeah, Celsius. Oh, well, that's a really funny one. I didn't even get that. It's Fahrenheit 451, but converted to Celsius. That's kind of funny. Yeah, okay, it's only in the last word. Let me re-roll. It's not what I want. Not happening. I've removed all my vowels. Well, sorry. I've not removed all my vowels. That would be a super hard challenge mode. I've removed all my A's. We're not doing palindrome stuff. Madam, I'm Adam. And again, we're not doing this because we've been removing stuff. The wall is back. Words that start with your most used starting letter gain 12 amp. Most used is S. Interesting. It's not what I need, but interesting. And I probably don't want to reroll again right now. Let me see what's in here. I guess we take Stoic, because I don't really need draws. I'm already not using all my draws. The hand size is always nice. And this thing, like, scares me. What are we doing? Is it a T or an F? I think it's a T. I think T is like... As much as I complain about the F, it's F or T, I think, has been causing the issues. But I think T is actually the bigger issue. Especially when we get to, like, the 20, 30, 40, 50. You always want a T. I'm the carver. I mean, he's gone now, so... Also, I'm not that close to him, except for I'm a bloke with a beard. You say I'm look like every single bearded man. The game's quite funny. Yeah, I think it's a really, like, solid game. I really like what they've done with it. Clearly heavily inspired by Balatro, but I think even they don't, you know, make any other claim other than that. Okay, I've lost my V, which is kind of annoying because I'm pretty close to Pive, aka 5. If only you're an F. We're also pretty close to River. And Rave. I'll stick Rave on the board for now. Oh my god, look at my draw tray. I've got so much real estate to work with now. Where are my Fs? Where are they? Okay. I actually need to consider about X's as well now for like 60s, but... Rivet. I like it. We'll stick that on the board for now. You're a T vertical or T horizontal? You're a T horizontal. We'll put that on. And we can actually pluralate that. We'll put it into rivets. Nice 6-letter word. Which I don't get my V value from, sadly, because the V's are all banned. Which also means I only need to use 1 more of my letters right now. And I can re-roll. I'll put rep on the board for now. Do I have 8? No, I don't have any H's. I've been removing my H's. I have 10. Hang on a minute. There's major value large here. Because I could put another... I've got 7 as well. 10 is better than 7 right now, I think. What I want to do is put another T here, but obviously I can use a glitch T, which means it's a different letter, so I could put an S here instead. You're right, that's a VED. We can fix that, though. Very easily can fix that. By just doing that. But probably won't actually do that. No, we need to make 10s. Keeper, you don't understand the logic of this. Let me explain it again, because we're coming to the end of the run anyway. Just in case you want to know what my build is. Don't really worry about these two too much. These are giving me marks. And the marks are the things that get amplified by the amps to give me my score. I've got Curious again. We'll deal with that in a moment. Then, the perfect thing here is, I've got a book which says, if I make the word a number, I get that amount of multiply, which is what amp is, onto the word. Also, on top of that, so basically I'm trying to make numbers at any opportunity. Also, on top of that, I've got something called the notebook, which means I get +4 amp, which again is the multiplier, if I've already used the word on the run. And my pool of words I'm trying to, like, constrain to is numbers. And 10 is such an easy number to make. I think I've used it multiple times. So I think my 10 is actually going to score me more than 10. I think it's going to score me, like, 20 plus amp. Then also, the last letter gives me more amp, which in the case of the TY ones I've got, it's a pretty big thing. Even on EN though, it's 8 marks, which will turn into 8 amp. And then finally as well, I get another vowel created, which gives me another 9 amp. It's like, and it's also a vowel which I can use in most numbers. It just all like gels together so nicely, kind of except for these two, which are like, But they just need to give me a bit of real estate value. Anyway, we can use you as, you know what we can do? We can put you in, I mean, I don't really want to even use you as a fee actually, at the end of the day, but I could do this as vet, and then I've got 10-10. 10-10 vision, which is like the opposite of what we were talking about before. That is like, is that like blindness? I don't really know, other than like 20/20. Is 10-10 like, basically as a disability level of sight? The hatred of maths and words is playing a game based on maths and words. It's fine, they're different series. There can be different characters in each of my series. I am multi-talented. Anyway. So we probably should do something better than rap here as well, or rep even. I think that is the move we need to make now. Can we have pre-lit? We could have pre-lit. I don't know if it's actually a word, I kind of made it up. Well, I mean, I assume it works. I can, like, make a logic behind it. I'm actually going to just quickly look. Is pre-lit actually a word? Something that has been lit before. I'm actually not sure. I'm actually slightly concerned that it's not. I've just kind of made it up. It's like, might be pre-hyphen. Pre-late is a word. I know it is, but do I have the letters for it? It's all I got to say is a word. Because this is an A. Do I have a way to make an A on the vertical? I have it. Oh, if I have it, okay. Van just give me, like, words at this point. I guess I could draw one more time and try and find an A. But I've been removing A's at, like, every opportunity, so it's actually pretty hard for me to make that. Well, guilty in the tray. I could make that work. Except it would be on the... No, it's... I could... So I can use this I can use that T, the G, the L. Where's my Y coming from? I've got guilt. Oh, you said guilt, not guilty. I'm stupid. G-U-I-L. P. Hang on a sec. Might have solved it. I just don't know if this is how you spell it. It's also correct as though it's no, you spell it. Okay. Oh my god. I just want to make like as long a letter off the I or the R as possible. But then also keeping a bit of real estate down here so I can make more words off it. But then not making the mess of the tens situation as well. Do I have an... I'm gonna have to bastardize rivets. No, I don't. If I use you here and I make lives instead, I could also make liver. I think I'd be okay with that. Gruel. It's the same, kind of, except it gives me an R to start with. Neither of which are particularly useful. But it solves the issue. And I guess we'll just try and score a few more words off the O now. You know what? Actually, there is a reason for me to carry on here. I could get like 4 again, or 40. It would be pretty lucky to do it, but you know, I just need to get an F and a Y, and we could get 40. I'm just gonna put you on the board and then draw one more time. I have 6. Alright, we have a new job, everyone. We need to make 6 work now. Which actually is really easy. We could do livers. And 6. I do have a floating C right now. I could turn it into cat. And this should be pretty good scoring. I've got a 6 on here. I've got 2 10s. You know what? I've also got 3. But I think I won't bastardize my board because I think it'll take so long for me to try and make it work. I'd have to do it off like rivets, but I could in theory have like 3 of the 10s off that. But just looking at the time. Let's send it. Also, I'm not sure this actually will score me enough. Even with a multiple 10 modifier. Yeah, okay. I said that's not necessarily bad though. It's just leaning into the notebook more. Alright, put lag on the board. Yeah, that doesn't really matter what else I put on the board right now. I'm sure I can make this work in some way. I've got a Y but no T. I'm a T away from... Oh, I guess an X as well from 60. A gluer. Someone who glues. Is that a word? It is a word. I love it. How about plural of that? Multiple people who are the ones that glues. I have 7. Do I have... Oh, I do have a V. Sorry, I'm blind. Sweary? Hang on a sec. S-E... Have to be a vertical, but we can make that work because we can use these the E instead. So S-E-V-E-N. Wait. V. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, sorry, gluers. Lovely word, but I have a number. You have to be the N, right? Okay. Wait, can I still even have gluers? I can. I can still have the gluers. Perfect! I don't even have to destroy my word for it. And actually, I can now pull these on the bottom and, you know, roll again. I have 40. Alright, goodbye, gluers. This time, for real, though. I think there is no saving you this time. There's no doubt this is going to be on the board. So just, like, we have to make this work. Obviously not in this iteration. Has to happen. I have 50 as well. Oh, I need another T though. It is obviously better though, so yeah, I guess I'll do 50. Turns out there is a world where I don't do it. I do have 4 as well, so it's not completely lost. Now I just need to connect this together. Which actually, just like looking at this, looks pretty reasonable. How do? I have an R left. If I had an R, I could do this and put era there. I could also shift this up, but it only like puts me next to the V instead. Yeah, the TY piece would be insane. I mean, I'm going to try and set up a situation where I redraw. I could also do this if we can get this to connect together, which actually, annoyingly enough, would actually connect right now, but I'd have to see if fours is a word. Oh, wait, that's not a word. I thought L-E-A... Oh, wait, R-E. Okay. Okay, that's probably going to be too hard. Let me do my last draw. Okay, this changes everything. I've got the TY piece. Does it change everything? Yeah, it kind of does. I probably should do this the other way round. I might have to bastard 7 here. We'll see. If I put 50 there, I can then put 40 down here. So close about to glue again. $70! Even better! What am I thinking of? moly. So yeah, it should be 50. Wait. I can't get it connected to 40 as well, though, can I? Any way to get 40 onto this as well? I don't think there is. Any of you use secret Fs? No. Okay, that's still pretty good. We lose 40, but it's still, like, fine. I just don't have the real space to use the TY here and here. And the TY has to go into 70. Yeah. If I had a bit more room off the bottom, like if it was an 8x8 grid, I could do it, but I can't, because it's obviously not. I have 10 as well. Okay. We'll figure this all out now. Has to be here. 80 over 50. Do I? E. You're right, I've got it. I've not even been looking for it because I've been actively moving letters from 80. Which must mean I've got 50 on the board as well still. Oh, no, it's 40 because I don't have the I anymore. But do I have the real estate for it? I do if I shift everything across. Hang on a second. We might lose 10 for this, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. I just need to connect these together now. And yeah, I don't have another E, right? No. So without going to another round, that's as good as I can do. And then obviously connecting these together. This FUL a word? Just intrigue, no. FLU though is a word. There we go. So I can put flu there, then all I need to do is sort this out. What was the other thing the U is, sorry? It's an A. Listen. In Britain, it isn't that, okay? I'm going to assume it's taking a British dictionary before, like, people, you know, try and cancel me. Show of interest. Alright, never mind, I don't need to get cancelled. Today, we're not going to be cancelled, ladies and gentlemen. I found the way around getting cancelled. That being said, how do I actually connect these together now? You're a B as well. There's a way of doing this. I'm certain of it. There's a way of doing this. I could even do it off something like this and coming all the way down. It'd be a bit awkward, I think, but if this can work, because I've got UN as well. Hang on a sec. I can put flux. Interesting. I was about to say I could put only here as well if that makes anything better. N. Do I have a K? K is the horizontal. Okay. And then I just need to get all the way down from the K to the bottom. Oh yeah, Flunks works on there. I'm stupid. Sorry, I'm actually having a stroke right now. Don't mind me. I was like it definitely is a word. I was like so desperate getting down to this G. Sorry, I had like a train of thought where I was going to put blue hair, which then could mean this is lug. And then like trying to connect the B to the other words as well, which I felt like I could have done with like bub and something else. So I think I had the chain. I just couldn't quite like connect everything. Okay, this is possibly the most I've ever scored. We'll see. I can always pull the F off as well, but is TUF a word? Do I have a spare U just to check this? No, tough is not a word. What can yours be, sorry? An A. Naff a word? I think it's a double F normally, but... Also, I can't check that. Well, I can, but it would require me to do a lot of destruction. FUG was a word, right? I will take the FUG. Show me the points. It's actually still somewhat underwhelming, but I'll take it. I want to go to like the E amount. An exponential amount of points. There is an achievement for doing that, by the way. Okay, you're actually having a laugh if you think I'm taking any... Oh, actually, maybe I should consider the H. It is in 8-3, and therefore like 30 and 80. You know what? I'll take the H. I did get 40k from a word that made no sense. That has happened. Not happening. Too late. Not happening. Roll me. Nope. That's actually kind of interesting. Because... this might actually be better than what I'm doing here. No, actually, I'm not sure it is. It's really awkward. If I had, like, some high-scoring letters, but my high-scoring letters are the ones I normally put on the board. It's like the X's and the TYs. Roll me again. Do I want to see? No, I've been actively trying to remove them, actually. Yeah, it's equal, not plus. Oh, part of the other reason why, by the way, why I got topsy-turvy is the letters for 6 give me more amps. Sorry, give me more marks as well. So it's actually quite useful, this topsy-turvy. In this, like, unique situation. There's no point in re-rolling again unless I have no more money. So let's check. I lose 100% gold, I get 6 cheesecakes. Maybe the greatest deal of all time. I still don't get exactly how this works, by the way. I'm also actually... You know what? That's actually not a bad deal. Oh, no, it's a pretty bad deal. I need the Fs. So we're taking this one on the left. Steals 25% of my gold. Okay, steals 25% of my gold, which is going to be nothing. Places obstacles on your board up to 20% of your board. I lose a gold for each gold stolen. So it's going to fill a fifth of my board with obstacles, right? And there's no way around it because I won't have money. And it's the last round. I've never pushed this button before, but I'm very tempted because I think this is pretty bad for me. So yeah, he needs to steal the gold for it to actually proc here. You know what? What happens if I do this? I got an achievement. Or actually, no, I unlocked something. So what does this do now? Gave me destructive. Adds destroy spaces of the board each round. Dude, I don't care. It's the last round. K and M aren't numbers. Did I say numbers? It's alright. You won't understand. I think I want to put some S's in the sack. And by some, I mean one. And I guess a roll again. I could potentially buy a potion, but I'm not coming back here ever again, so I guess we do that. Can't afford the cheesecake. Alright. We're good. The F's also in 5. Add 50. Keeper, I'm glad you're embracing my cult. So yeah, these destruction tiles just don't matter. It's the last round, so destroy away, I guess. I'll stick sign on the board, and pull these down, and draw me. Alright, we got 6. I'm missing the T for 60, though. But at the very least, we have a 6. And... it's like, can I put sang on the board? But it's not, it's sang. Which unfortunately is not the past tense of sang. Wait. It's not the present tense of sang. Sang. Sen is a word, though. Anyway, before I, like, give myself, like, a stroke, anything else I can do? Useful, or, like, safe, I guess? This could be Sin and this could be Nan. Would probably be a more sensible option as well. And we'll start pulling words down. We want the Y for the future. Honestly, you can go fuck yourself. I just don't care about you. I probably should care about you, but I kind of don't care about you. The I and the N I care about, but the MB... What numbers have got an M or a B in them? 4? 100? Oh, in case you're wondering as well, the workbook only goes to 100. I guess I've got discards. Let me just stick on the board, just in case I need it. Alright. Now we're rolling. Do I have a V anywhere? Just throw this on the board. We have 60. I have 20 as well. Very good. It's not going to be enough, though. We do need a little bit more value on top of this. could have meat, as in like M-E-E-T. And obviously meats from that. I just thought, like, you could be Bings, but you're on an N in this form. It's in the horizontal. I could... No, I can't move everything around for this. I could use that N. Bings. Draw me one more time. Alright, well, again, this changes some things. I need this to end in an S so I can put 6. I've got 60 again. I can make 60 twice. I got another TY. Oh my god, my brain. It's just oozing out of my head right now. Hang on a sec. I might have to... Oh no, I can just put this here. A... Actually, I can do this in multiple ways, actually. And 60. Yeah, that's one way I could do it. The other way I was like thinking of was turning it to like you know, I guess pant at this point. Or pat, sorry. Then going 6 down from there, or 60 down from there. Wait, no, I need the T. Yeah. That's actually the limitation. Is the T. Because 60 would... My second 60 would have to be horizontal. Which I can do. You come onto the board. You're coming onto the board. You're coming onto the board. I have 90 as well. You're right. It's even better than 60. We have 6 there now. It'd be ideal if it went down. You're right. I can use that N for it. G doesn't need to be there. So yeah, that'll be 90. Then that'll work. And I can pull things back. Okay. 90. You get pulled back, you get pulled back. You get pulled back for now. Then all I need to do... Well, I say all I need to. We could do with getting a few more words, because I'm still not sure this is enough. It's a lot. Obviously, I'm getting a 90 multiplier, a 20 multiplier, a 60 multiplier, a 6. You'd think this would score crazy. You know what's even funnier? I've got 3 as well. Can I... Oh, another 6, you're right. I've got 3 as well, though, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it. Like, in my tray, I've got a T here, H, an R, and double E. And there's an E on the board with 90. I just don't know how I'd fit it in. I think it's not worth it for the 3 multiplier, but I'm kind of like twisted about it. I think it's too much work. I could pull the 20 down from the 3, but then I couldn't ever get the 60 onto it. I'd need like a huge grid to make that work. I think I just don't worry about it. I'll put nag on the board. And gum. Wait. Ninsley thinks he spotted something. By the way, 80's there as well, I think. 3 goes on 20. Ow. Oh, wait, I could use this as a... I could swap this out, right? I can still change this, by the way. Kind of. So change that with a real E. But wait, I'm not using the... Okay, no, I see the plan. I think I've seen your vision. Maybe I've not seen your vision. I also can't do it. I don't have another vertical E. I don't have enough E's for this. Wait. Go on, Bo. What word in my back pocket? Wait, is this... Okay, it's not a word. Surely... I mean, I can test. Yeah, nav is a word as well. That might be worth, actually. Bearing in mind the V's the last letter here, so I'm going to get some decent scores on this. Per is a word as well. Wait, are you... Yeah, that's a word. This is, like, actually pretty strong right now, no? If only Hussix is a word, we'd have, like, an insane grid. I think we just send it, right? This has to be about as good as we can do. Honestly, I should probably slow this down. Oh my god, I was 9,000! Holy moly, we did it. We made the number book work. Actually absurd, and then destroyed half the numbers anyway afterwards. I unlocked nothing. My best word was 90. I played it 2 times, apparently. And we unlocked a stone's throw. We skipped a shrine. We played 500 words. I won a run with the chip bag, which unlocked the last thing, and passed the trials 5 times. We got Mr. Thomas. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get annoyed now because there's no backup thing or back out here, but I want to know what the last thing is. The pocket dimension enhances bigrams, minus common letters plus 2 hand size. Interesting. Developers, let me back out of this area, please. Alright, well, anyway, YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. Don't worry, I'm not going to, like, lean into another run right now. I'm just going to do the usual, you know, go in. Oh, Eve. Nice watchword. Actually, a real word for the change. LOL. Anyway, I'm going to just instantly leave, and yeah, that'll do for this run. This episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.